What up YouTube, DexMaster123 here, and today I'm coming at you guys with an update on my HeroGate deck profile. So let's get into it. I made a couple changes, so I thought I'd profile it for you guys. So as always, we have one Stratos, he's just the main hero. Two Alias, besides being fuel for Shining, he also serves a purpose with Gemini Spark, so he's really good. Plus he's a 1900 beat stick. One Thunder King. I'm only running him until I get Veilers, so he's there. Two Voltic. Since it's Hero Gate, you're removing from play a lot. If you attack with Voltic, you can bring back any remove from play hero. So, except for like your Omni heroes like the fusions. But for example, you can attack with him directly, bring back Stratos, and abuse Stratos' effect just by adding another hero to your hand, or even popping back row. So Voltic's just overall amazing. For our water targets, we have one Bubble Man. I want to put some Exceed power into the deck, so Bubble Man really helps out with that. Plus he's fuel for Absolute Zero. One Ocean. Since it's Hero Gate, I do run Safe Zone, and Safe Zone plus Ocean equals unlimited pluses. Because if they get rid of like their Heavy Storm or even MSTs early game, they won't be able to get rid of Safe Zone that easily. So you could just Safe Zone Ocean, throw them in defense mode, bring back Stratos, put it to your hand, and just get so many more pluses than what you actually should. So he's amazing. And lastly, Ice Edge. Ice Edge is just really good for baiting out back row cards like Torrential and Solemn Warning, because if they don't want to activate it on Ice Edge, they're going to have to force losing the back row. So he just baits them out, which is overall amazing. Honest, since we have like a lot of lights in the deck and Shining's the main hero, one Honest is just overall really good. I tech in one Neospatian Grand Mole. He just helps get rid of really high powered monsters, plus Xyz, Zen mains, all that good stuff. And he really works out for the deck. And lastly, one Gores. So Gores, I'm debating whether to take him out or not, but usually he always comes in handy. Like you just have to have no back row card or no cards on the field to summon him, and he's just overall really good. Plus you get the token, and it's just too hard not to take out. So I like and dislike Gores at the same time. Next, on to the spells. We run the search cards, triple E calls, as well as reinforcement of the army. So these cards make up for the low monster count, plus it thins out your deck a lot faster. We also run one terraforming for our field spell, fusion gates. Only two. 3 is a little too cloggy because you don't want to draw multiples. You just want to have one just to make your plays count. As soon as you get fusion gate in your hand and you have like any amount of heroes you want, you just herp dirt, you just make your plays like really fast, and you can get rid of back row, like a whole bunch of monsters just by going 0, Shining, everything. So he really makes up for Miracle Fusion, because Miracle Fusion you can only special summon one monster. When with this card I could go multiple monsters. We add double dualities for consistency. I just want to get my cards to my hand as fast as possible. All the key cards I need, even Dark Hole, MSTs, Heavy Storms, Miracles even. But yeah, just consistency. Speaking of Miracles, we run 3 of them. I know what you guys are thinking. Since most cards are being removed from play, why run 3 Miracles? Miracles just really help with the deck overall, because when you banish your monsters to get out your bigger Omni Hero monsters, those cards are still going to go to the graveyard most of the time. Plus, if Shining dies, you're going to get your remove from play monsters back. So most of the time, I always have this card live because it really helps out with the deck. Especially if I don't draw like my Fusion Gate, I always have Miracle to back me up. Because in this deck, I just want to fuse out as fast as possible and just give my opponent a harder time. 2 super polys. This card is really good because I can fuse almost any elemented monster. Escroto, like the Dark Hero or whatever, he's coming, like he's already out, but I don't think he's legal yet. But once he is, this card's gonna become like super broken. I hope it doesn't get touched by the ban list though. Well, I'm pretty sure it's gonna, but there's always hope. Super Poly is just really good. The only downside is you have to discard a card from your hand. That's why I only run 2. So other than that, it's just amazing. So now you have your staples. You have Dark Hole, Reborn, Book of Moon, Heavy Storm, Mind Control for Xyz power as well as Fusion Gate power, and 1 Gemini Spark. Gemini Spark just for the Neos Alias. I only run 2 of them, so I thought 1 Gemini Spark would be better because I took out Mass Change and put in Gemini Spark, so it gives me more room in my extra deck, as well as like giving my beaters, like my Neos Alias, something more than just being a beater. Now I can spark them and like chain to like if they get rid of my Alias and I still have this card face down, I could chain it, get rid of something else, plus draw more cards to my hand. So it really helps out. Now on to the traps. We have Judgment and Warning. Only 2 of the Solemns. I don't like running more than 1 of like Solemn Warning because it still costs me life points, and I don't want to give up too many life points because I still run 2 Bottomless. Bottomless is really good. If they run something like Insectors, I always side out Bottomless and throw in like another Warning and Fiendish Chain. So other than that, it's really good. Torrential Tribute. Since I swarm the field a lot, 1 is good enough just for defensive power, plus 1 Mirror Force. Mirror Force doesn't see a lot of play, but Mirror Force is actually really good because if they can't get rid of it, say windups, like let's say they hand loop you or whatever, but you have Mirror Force face down. If they can't get rid of it, most of the time they're gonna leave all their monsters in attack mode and attack, like go all out and attack you. You just flip Mirror Force, get rid of their whole field. So really good. And 1 Safe Zone, just for Ocean or even defensively and offensively. So offensively, you could use it with Vision Hero Trinity. So what you want to do with that is safe zone any one of their monsters in attack position. And after that, you want to go Fusion Gate and get out Vision Hero Trinity. Vision Hero Trinity can attack 3 times, and safe zone prevents their monster from being destroyed. So what you can do is attack their monster 3 times, and that'll probably be game most of the time. So I really like this card. I might bump it up to 2, but right now 1 is like the magic number. So lastly, Starlight Road. Starlight Road has been good and hasn't been good. I put it in because I always have like a decent field, like usually 2 cards minimum most of the time. So Starlight Road, if they decide to Dark Hole or something, I can Starlight Road it. Heavy Storm will also trigger my Starlight Road and give me an extra Stardust. So right now, it's doing really well, but I might take it out if the meta changes a lot. But we'll see, depending on the ban list. Alright, so now for the fusions. You have the obvious 3 Shinings. You always need 3 of them. I'm running 2 zeros, but because of like the Dark Hero not being legal yet, I'm pretty sure it's not legal, I run a 3rd 0. But this card will come out for that Dark Hero. So yep. And now your Super Poly Trio. You got Gaia, Great Tornado, and Nova Master. So yep. Now for more, Vision Hero Trinity. Really good. As I explained before with Safe Zone, he can make OTKs happen. It's just too good not to take out. Or, it's too good to take out. Sorry. 1 Draconite Draco Request. He's really good because at my locals, I really see a lot of 6 Samurais because of the structure deck. So, they're always going to go into a Shien and sometimes even like a Naturi Beast. or sorry, Naturia Barkion. That makes my Super Poly even more alive than what it should be. So I can go into Draco Equist. But if I'm running like if I'm playing like some rogue deck, I usually just side it out, throw in like another Omni Hero or even another Xyz monster. But yep, it's usually good. One Stardust Dragon for Starlight Road, or if I use Reborn and bring back like a 4-star tuner, still good. For Xyz, you have Blade Armor Ninja. Um, Not much to say about that, but you know, you could go Neos Alias and Bubble Man overlay for Blade Armor Ninja, take out almost half their life points. So really good. One Utopia just for extra defense. Plus it's a light target, so Miracle can use it. Not much to say about that. Two cards I don't have in there is Maestroke. I need the Symphony Jijin, Maestroke, whatever. He is part of extra deck, and when Heroic Champion Excalibur comes out, he's also going to be going into the deck. So I didn't put more than that. I think it's 13 cards in the extra deck. Okay, it's 14 because of the extra Absolute Zero, but you guys get the point. So if you guys like the deck, please give it a thumbs up. If you think it needs more work, just give it a thumbs down and leave a comment. Tell me what I need to change. And hopefully I can update it, make it better. And I really appreciate the comments that you guys give me. I always take them into consideration. But other than that, thanks for watching, and this is Dexmaster signing out. Peace.